everybody, my name's Permatemp, and welcome to the first episode in a series in which I'm going to design some test chambers while recording myself and saying my thoughts on what I'm doing during, each part of making this test chamber. So, let's go. I've already installed Bmod and got some items here that'll help sort of decorate it. I've also got the overgrown theme on, so the test chamber looks a little bit different than the clean version, obviously. So first thing I do is I make a resurface non-portable. I bring in the chamber some, because I want to make a small room, as small as I can make it. So just kind of have this little small area. And let's just look at the items. Most of these are decorations. We got a door, some triggers, we got surface markers. The two new items that I have, technically new, this isn't really new, neither of these are new for me particularly, but maybe for people who haven't played my maps before, or haven't played Bmod maps with these items in it, they don't know what they are. And that's why I tend to do sort of dual chambers to get them used to these items, and then I make a harder chamber using puzzles. Anyway, so I use this for conductive convictions, and it's a nice one. It's a really nice item to have because cubes go on it, but it needs to accept an input before it can go through. So let's say I had a button here. I connected it to this, and we'll set the button to infinity. When I press this button, didn't mean to do that. If I were to connect this, that button would have to be pressed in order for me to be able to place a cube on here for me to get out the exit. So that's all this does. And then this was in my most recent test chamber, and I kind of didn't do what I originally do, which was make dual test chambers. I just sort of forced it upon you to figure out that you can't put cubes through here, but you can go here and you're unaffected. Really only affects cubes and physics objects. It's called the Fizzler. I'm going to create a test chamber, which because I've recently had some exposure to people like Leo Mieves and Hugo B. Designer and people like that who have just sort of given me ideas for test chambers. First off, I'm going to want to use this conductive plate. I found that putting it on the wall is kind of interesting, so that's neat. I think we're going to want to use that. Sort of cube here, a fizzler. It's the simplest thing you can do, honestly. Screw you. The cube is on the opposite side of the emancipation grid. A clever way to do this would be to kind of take it around. On this side, I'm going to add in a button, and this will shut off the emancipation grid. You can go into here, you can go into here, but you can't go into there from here. And anytime you add a portal surface, you should probably add some lighting.
The physics repulsion field.
What I'm thinking is they bring the cube up close to the Fizzler, you stand on this button, and you could probably pick up this cube. Let's not do that. infinite button, which will be connected to this panel, which will flip. And this can use an and line because that's pretty clear. And then that's it. Very simple chamber. Very simple chamber. Incredulously simple chamber. Well, that's sort of, the first part of making a map is you make a simple chamber and then you improve upon it to make it not so simple. At least for me, that is. So we'll playtest the map that we just made, and I will show you the solution, quote unquote the solution, even though it's not a solvable puzzle because I didn't connect the last thing to really anything. So see you when the puzzle loads. Hello and welcome back. So as you can see, it's overgrown. And now we have our sort of first puzzle. Just finish this off. We can just go in. Alright. Intriguing. Well, that's our first mistake, I suppose. Wow, that's actually very difficult. No, I necessarily really didn't think this through. Let's see if it is possible, though. Just kind of as a sort of little thing that you have to get across. No, it's definitely not possible. It's definitely not a possible thing to be able to do. And it doesn't really do anything that you can't do without portaling here. Well, that's disappointing. But that's the whole, thing about making a test chamber. You're going to be disappointed. I should just stop talking. I should probably get to the end of the video because this is way too long. Anyways, thank you for watching the first part of making Portal 2 maps. The second part will just be refining everything and making a sort of final solution, a little final move that, is difficult to see but really easy to execute. So we'll just refine some of those puzzle features and then maybe add some detail. And then in the third part, we're going to add the rest of the detail, the rest of the lighting, and the rest of the puzzle. Anyways, so yeah, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out my Portal 2 community test maps. I'm still taking requests, very obviously. I just started it. I don't know why I would stop. Link will be in the description below for that. And that's it for now. See you soon.